If only you had not abused me, I could come around for tea. If only you had not abused me, we could be a family. If only you had not abused me, life would be so different now. If only you had not abused me. But you did, and I get through, somehow.
That was an extract from a poem written by someone who was raped. Now, for most of us, rape is naturally an uncomfortable subject. For women, it can conjure up all kinds of images, like being attacked in a dark alley. Teenagers, maybe the thought of having their drinks spiked at a party. But the reality is that for many, rape occurs in the home. Around 21% of girls and 11% of boys experience sexual abuse, often by a family member or a friend. Sexual abuse involves an abuse of power and an abuse of trust, and the effects can be devastating. Abuse thrives on secrecy, so speaking out and acknowledging what happened is an important part of the healing process. With the help of BBC Children in Need, the Portsmouth Area Rape Crisis Centre, also known as Parcs, has funded a young person's counsellor for 3 years to work with teenagers from the age of 13.
I think what we provide here is a safe place for them to come and explore the emotions, the feelings, the thoughts. And for some people, even at 13, which is the youngest age I can see, the abuse may have been going on for many years.
I think what happens is often young people are very loyal to their families and they're very concerned. Often they've been told, you know, if you speak to anybody, terrible things will happen to me, the perpetrator, or terrible things will happen to your mum, the family will be split up. So often these young people are very, very loyal to their families, and that will stop them speaking out.
So this is one of our counselling rooms, one of many here at Parcs, all with a very individual feel. Most often, when they get to hear and they get to speak to me, it's the first time they've actually been able to speak out and tell somebody, an adult, what's going on, who they then know believes them and also won't judge them. Some people find it really hard to talk about what's happened to them, and by using figures, by using sort of the tactileness of some of the objects that are here, they can actually tell the counsellor an awful lot about what's happened without actually speaking at all, and then from that, week by week, that can grow, and then eventually maybe they can actually verbalise what's happened.
Well, we were absolutely thrilled when we heard that we'd got the £62,000 from Children in Need, which meant that we can employ a counsellor for 3 years to work with young people.
As a counsellor, what sort of things can you do to help them?
I can listen and support them, and most of my clients that leave here at the end, whenever that end may be, would say the fact that you listened to me and that you believed me was the most important part of me coming here.
All over the walls of this centre are paintings and drawings and poems by some of the people who've been sexually abused, but I've actually just found a poem by one of the counsellors, and I think it really sums up just why this place is so important. It says, "You and I have never met before. We stand either side of a precipice and stare into the abyss below. I invite you to take my hand, and you take my hand, the hand of a stranger. This is no walk in the park. There may be storms and no rainbows, but this could be a fantastic journey, and you won't be making it alone." Enough said, I think.